Well, hello guys, Stacy here, We Grow Again. This is a really different view from my normal view outside of my garden, and I just want to show you all these juicy tomatoes I got off of my big tomato plant. She is almost done, and I thought she was going to be with us longer, but she's pushed out as much fruit as she can. So I picked off the last of what she had ripened. I have a little green one here that fell off and some more here that need to ripen up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is take you on a little cooking channel type thing and show you what I do with my leftover tomatoes when I just have too many of them. Now this is some garlic I chopped up. It's about 6-7 cloves of garlic for about 3-4 pounds of tomatoes. I'm going to make a pretty big sauce, and you want a pretty big pot like this. This is going to cook down quite a bit, and then I'm going to strain whatever cooks down. After it cooks, I'm going to strain it into another big pot that I have sitting up here. Let me get it down. Right here. I'm going to put it in that guy. Once I brown my garlic in here with my olive oil, I'm going to strain my sauce. Once it cooks down a little bit, starts getting those juices, I'm going to transfer it in this pot and let it cook the rest of the way. Now, I cook my sauce for about 2 hours, guys. So what you want to do is just take your garlic, your chopped garlic. I only use chopped garlic, fresh basil, salt, pepper, some parsley at the end, and that's about it, guys. That's all I really do for my sauce. Now, I got some fresh basil right here. There's my doggy hanging out on his blanket. Hi, Pam Pam. And I got some fresh basil, and fresh basil is the best to use for your sauce. What you want to do is just, you got to trim your basil anyway before it flowers if you don't want it to change taste on you. So just bring it inside. I'm not a lefty. I always try to cut with my left hand, and this is crazy. So let me switch hands real quick so I don't destroy my little plant here. She's doing so good, and when you cut, you just want to make sure you cut evenly all the way around. I'm just going to cut some layers off here so she doesn't flower on me. Use some for my sauce. I love fresh basil. Now I usually cut this off outside, but since I'm showing you my sauce, we're going to do a quick video inside. Now you want to take your basil, make sure you wash it off really good. So let's go over to our clean side of the sink. You want to wash your sink out with soap really good. This way you can just let your basil hang out in here. Or just put it in a strainer. I always keep one side of my sink clean to do clean dishes. Just give it a rinse. Now I garden organically and I don't really spray my leaves, especially basil and herbs, with nutrients. So that's going to be perfectly fine. Now you want to let them dry out a little bit so you can get like just a paper towel. I'm going to take you on over here. I'm going to rip a paper towel off. This way we can dry them off. And just scoop them up. Take them on over to your sauce area. Now I use extra virgin olive oil on the bottom of my sauce. This is, I don't even know how to say that, LACONIKO, and it's an Gold Award winning olive oil. I love it. It works so good, guys. I have rosemary, extra virgin olive oil, black truffle I even have sitting over there on the counter. And what you want to do is fill up your pot, put your stove on medium, probably about 5 or so. I have a flat range. And I got the olive oil in there. You want to take a nice heaping scoop of that garlic you chopped up, 6 to 8 cloves. Just put it on in there. We're going to make quite a bit of sauce here. So I'm Sicilian. We are Italian, so we love sauce. Now I'm going to make this nice and simple for you. Put some salt in there. Now most people won't put salt in there right away, but it helps to avoid burning the garlic too much. And once this is heated up, then what we're going to do is let it brown for a little while. I'm sorry I don't have editing with this video, guys. So we're going to have to run through this quick. And I will do like a part 2 with the finished product and how I put it in my ball jar. We're going to put it in this ball jar to store it. And these are freezing ball jars. And they lock really tight once you put them that lid on there. Make sure you don't burn your garlic too much, guys. I'm going to add some regular vegetable oil in here with my olive oil. Get that in there right there. I love cooking. I love gardening. If you want to see more videos like this, guys, just let me know. And then once you get your garlic nice and cooked, not browned all the way, just stick your tomatoes in there. Lower your heat down to about 3.5, 4. Make sure they're nice and clean. Then what's going to happen is these are all going to pop and cook down in about a ½ hour. We're going to have a sauce here, which is awesome. I'm going to add some of these in there too. I'm going to cut them up actually because they're cherry tomatoes and these are plums. So I'm going to cut these up and square them up. Let's see, let's get a knife here. See if I can do this one-handed really quick for you. Let's chop them up. We're going to strain this so you don't have to worry about the seeds right now. I don't eat seeds, so you don't have to worry about seeds. I love this knife. It cuts so good. Just get your tomatoes in there. I'm going to cut the rest of those up in a little bit, but I wanted to show you the ingredients and how much of everything. Then just put a little bit of salt in that guy. Now you're making a sauce, so you want to put quite a bit of your ingredients in there, guys. Like a teaspoon of each is good, actually. I like pepper, so go by your taste. You know, if you like more salt, go ahead and add more salt in there, you know. Go by your taste. And then what I'm going to do is take this basil right here. I'm going to take just a couple little sprigs that I got, and I'm going to chop this up. So let me see if I can sit you down. This way we can see what we're doing over here. I'm going to show you how we go ahead and roll this up. You can hear them tomatoes popping in here. So just keep stirring them. Make sure you're not burning your garlic, guys. This stove, this flat range cooks so good. I'm sorry about any background noise. I'm not used to shooting videos, so I am going to try to do my best for you. I love helping you guys in the best way possible with anything. And just give it a good chop. Watch your fingers. Please watch your fingers when cutting. I keep all my knives pretty sharp. And then you're going to have some nice basil here. And just go ahead. Let me see. Let me pick you up. You can go ahead and just sprinkle it on in your pot. And that's going to give it some nice fresh flavor. And you can see they're starting to cook down. Everything's getting really nice and incorporated. And then at the very end, after I strain her and this cooks down I cook my sauce down for about 2 hours. So I'm going to let this cook down for 2 hours and we're going to be good to go. I'm going to strain it into this pot and then let it cook for another hour or so on the range because I'm going to get quite a bit of sauce out of it. So till next time, I hope that helped you. I'm going to top it off with some parsley. Bye-bye.